So here is your sort of verbal explainer of the final reflection essay for English 101. What you're going to be doing, first of all, is you are going to be choosing one of the course goals from the syllabus. The page that they're on looks like this. It says, what are the course goals for this class? I had to read it backwards, sorry. And so you've got 12 on here to choose from, and you are going to choose one. Choosing more than one doesn't make it better. You just pick one. Basically, the final reflection essay is you choose this course goal, one of the ones on this list. You should be able to use all of them. You just pick your favorite, basically. And you're going to use this essay to make the argument that you have accomplished this course goal, whichever you pick, and here's how some of your work in the course shows that you have accomplished this goal. So you're going to pick the course goal, and then you're going to choose one out of the 5 essays. You're going to choose one of the Blackboard assignments that you wrote, and you're also going to choose one of the peer reviews you wrote for a classmate. So this was the advice you wrote for them. And you're going to talk about those 3 examples, so one from each of those categories, and explain how they show you accomplishing the course goal. So it's sort of like those are your evidence. The beginning part is you introducing your evidence and, you know, setting up your claim for which one you are going to argue about. So your first section of it is generally to clarify which one you're talking about, which one of the course goals. And so what I suggest you do is you actually start by directly quoting whichever one of these that you have picked. So one of the things I know I learned in this class was this: quote it, then reflect on it a little bit. Explain it in your own words. What does that mean to you? Will you ever use this again? Are you going to use it in other college classes? Are you going to use it in your job someday, in real life? Never again. You can say, I don't think I'll ever use this again. That's fine with me. I don't care. But you're going to do at least a little discussion, like a paragraph, about the course goal that you picked. And then from there, you just go through each of those examples. So you talk about, here's how the essay that I picked. Say you pick essay 3. And so here's how essay 3 shows that I've accomplished this course goal. You're going to be specific. You want to give examples of places in it that demonstrate your accomplishment of that course goal. It's okay to quote. You can summarize. You can point out certain places to pay attention to, whatever you want to do. So the essay is your example. Here's where you're explaining, or rather the essay is your evidence. Here's where you're explaining the evidence. Here's how this shows that I accomplished this course goal. I can do this thing I'm supposed to be able to do. You do the same thing with the Blackboard assignment that you've chosen. How does it show that you've accomplished the course goal? And then also the peer review. You want to be able to articulate, how does this peer review that you wrote for somebody else, advice you gave someone else on their writing, how does that show you demonstrating, mastering the skill? So paragraph for each of those. If you want to do an introduction that's kind of like, here's what I expected from the class and then what it was actually like and stuff, you can do that if you want to. You don't have to. You can just go straight into the course goal thing if you want. Up to you. Some people have an easier time doing the assignment if they feel it's more like a story. So that's why I'm saying you may want to start off with something more story-like and then get into the more argumentative aspects afterward. But that is pretty much the whole thing. You have until whatever our assigned final exam day and time is to turn it in. That is also the deadline for all missing work and stuff, and I'll talk about that in a separate video. But you've got until then. I can look at drafts of it. If you want suggestions, help, anything along those lines, you just let me know.